Are we good? Alright. So, today, we're gonna host you guys a video. Right? Many of you know, as the title of the video says, Rsl Vs Csf 1. There was a recent dust-up between the Covenant Separatist fleet and the Redemption Sanguili legions, and we have recently had an APA that has resulted in our overall victory. Although several members of the community don't necessarily believe that. Right? So, we're going to post this on YouTube as proof. So, to sum up the first match, myself and several other members were getting a lot of lag during the first game. The frame rate for me was, it was acceptable, but not quite, good, per se. I did go on black screen maybe once or twice. Atheist God here has something you'd like to say about the first match.
First game was like watching the movie Jumper. The first 30 seconds, we have people jumping around, technically, well, jumping and then teleporting around. It was pretty bad. The Moscow thought so, Vector thought so, and Atheist God thought so. So yeah, it was really bad lag. Yeah, so they're gay, right?
Basically, Zoran Zoltanous, right? We got beat 100. We ended the game at 90 kills. The score was at, they had 90. We were at maybe 50 kills around that area, right? We ended it. There were several times we really could have taken the game back. For example, there was an instance where Zoran was in Water Cave with the plasma launcher. He black screened and he got assassinated by one of their guys. And, well, what could have happened is that he could use the plasma launcher to take out their Wraith. We took Crescent, took the game. But no, that didn't happen. Right? So lag was basically the prime factor as to why they claim we lost the first game. Although we don't say we lost, they claimed it as a win. We respect that. They claimed it as a win. These next two games, however, will prove otherwise. There's been some talk about us using members that weren't in our own clan, and that's partially true. The guy Sanctus was in Team Nemesis. Team Nemesis, led by Chase the Ace X, merged into the RSL, right? So technically, the guy we used was in the RSL, but wasn't really wearing our emblem. However, we're not going to class him as a member for the match because he wasn't in our specific uniform, right? And we understand that. However, for their side, what they did was they invited a guy named Military Spade that they used from a quote-unquote allied clan. Hey, Dezo, you can open up the game when I'll invite Chase. From an allied clan. So what we're gonna show you guys here is a video showing the second match with a different host. The frame rate was much better. No black screens. The game went well. So I hope you guys enjoy the first video, and here's Chase the Ace as proof of him being, in the RSL. He can't really talk right now, so we're gonna leave the game now and allow Dezo to show the video. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and the next video we're gonna go over what happened on Boneyard, because they said they wanted to end the game as well as we did. We're gonna explain the situation there, so we're gonna leave the game and allow Dezo to record. So, ciao.
Slayer. Gained the lead. Lost the lead. Remaining. Seconds remaining.